Bitcoin!
Bitcoin!
Hello everyone, this is Yang Li. Today I want to share 3 simple facts about Bitcoin, which are who created Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin, and what is Bitcoin, and how many Bitcoins are there. So the question is, who created Bitcoin? It was created by Satoshi Nakamoto. Who is this? It doesn't matter. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be you, it could be me, it could be anyone. It all doesn't matter because the big philosophy behind the Bitcoin is to create a computer programming system that gives ownership to anyone in the world who can have access to it. Meaning, it was not owned by a government, an institution, or anyone in the world try to create a system and manipulate people. The whole Bitcoin system was ran by the computer programming or the algorithm being set in the first place. And since it's an open source programming system, it has a huge support across the globe with tons of people trying to upgrade it and make it better each single year. All right, so the second question, Bitcoin and Bitcoin. So they're actually different things. When you watch the news or surfing the website, you will see the uppercase B and the lowercase b. They actually refer to different things. The uppercase B refers to the Bitcoin as the whole system, whereas the lowercase b is just a digital currency that is created by the Bitcoin system. All right, let me explain you what is the Bitcoin uppercase B as a system. So part of the Bitcoin system is to build a Bitcoin blockchain, which is a digital ledger that record all of your transaction history. I know the blockchain is a new word for you right now, which I'm going to talk more in the next episode. But right now, so far, you just think the blockchain as a chain of database. All right, say if you want to send your friend Bob like 3 Bitcoin, and after the transaction complete, your transaction history will be stored in one of those blocks here, see here. And this kind of transaction goes on and on, which you're gonna send the Bitcoin in a different day and a different year to different people. All of those transaction history gonna store not only in this block, but many other blocks as well, and which eventually will create a blockchain or chain of database of your transaction history. Right, so to summarize, so what is the Bitcoin as a system? It's just a database. The chain of the database that document your transaction history. But what makes this database so special than the others? Why this is innovative technology? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's so pumped and excited about it. I can talk more in the next episode. But right now, just remember the Bitcoin, the system of Bitcoin is just a database. So the follow-up question will be, who is going to create the block for you to do the transaction, and how is the Bitcoin, the digital currency, being generated in the system? So the answer is pretty simple. So the block and the Bitcoin are generated at the same time by the people called miner. So if you think Bitcoin as the gold, so people has to dig inside the ground to mine those gold. So similarly, in the Bitcoin world, people use the computer to solve a very complex mathematical algorithm which is set by the system. Once they solve this question, they're going to generate one block. And at the same time, they're going to generate the Bitcoin. We are living in the capital world. Nobody is going to create a block or the Bitcoin for free. So here is the incentive mechanism within the Bitcoin system. So once the people or the miner create the block, they're going to reward with the Bitcoin as well. So in a nutshell, the miner basically do 2 things. They help you to create a block, which is going to store your transaction history and also verify your transaction to make it more secure. On the other hand, they also introduced the Bitcoin, the new digital currency, to the system. All right, to tie everything up, I want to use an analogy that you have to think the whole concept as a stack of hardware, operating system, application, and end users. The miner who created the Bitcoin blockchain can be considered as the hardware, just like the Apple company who provide the hardware for your personal computers. The operating system in the case of Bitcoin is open source software that facilitates everything that happened earlier. Application of the Bitcoin is going to interface with operating system and input the information from the blockchain as needed. And finally, the end users, we're going to take everything for granted, just like how we use web browsers in the personal computers. Okay, the final question is, how many Bitcoins are there? The answer is there are only 21 million Bitcoin that exist in the whole ecosystem of the Bitcoin. And there's no less and no more. Unlike the fiat currency, which in theory, the government could print as much as they want, and the dollar holding in your pocket this year will inflate the next year, meaning the dollar value is going to decrease or devalue every single year. However, the Bitcoin could be considered as an asset with a fixed supply and potentially increasing demand. The price will go up and up. However, we still don't know what is the intrinsic value of the Bitcoin, how to measure the true value of the Bitcoin. And I wish I could talk more in the future episode. That's everything today. And if you want to know more about Bitcoin, especially the history about Bitcoin, there's a very good documentary in the Netflix, which I put the link below. And you should definitely check it out. Next episode, we're going to talk about the blockchain technology and what you should know about the blockchain. Well, if you have any question and comments, please leave it below, and see you soon.